All right, welcome back. What we're going to do is we're going to show you how to use Google Docs. Google Docs is just like using Word or Apache OpenOffice. The upside is it's free, just like OpenOffice. And then the other upside is that you are allowed to save all your work online in your Google Drive, so you have access to it no matter where you are or what device you're working on, which is pretty cool. So let's pretend like you're working on a paper at your house and you save it on your Google Drive and your computer dies. Well, you can go over to your buddy's house, log into your Gmail account, access your Google Drive, and your paper's right there to work on. And that's one of the coolest benefits of cloud computing. So what we're going to do is we're going to access Google Docs. Remember your app section, you can access it at any time by just opening up a new tab, and there it is. Click on Google Docs, and this is essentially what Google Docs looks like. Looks like a straight up Word document, right? pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Your navigation tools, or not your navigation tools, but your editing tools are pretty similar. Center align, left align, right align, justify your margins. You can change your paper up a little bit too. There are tabs and bullets. So it's got all the basic features that you need and then some. It takes a little bit of time to get used to, but it does work, and it works pretty well. So let's say we are working on a paper with a group. Let's say we're doing a group project, okay? So, group project paper. There we go. Excellent. And I want to save this paper, okay? So I want to save a copy for me. So I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to go to Download As, and I'm going to be able to download a copy of it in Word. So I can open this up on any other computer in Word. Well, maybe I don't have Word. Maybe I have OpenOffice. Well, I can save it here as OpenOffice. Pretty cool. And then maybe I don't have either one of those, but I do have an opportunity to read it on a tablet. So I'm going to save it as a PDF. And there we go. I can now save it as a PDF. I was able to save this document in 3 different file formats, which, you know, you can do with just about any word processing software right off the bat anyway, but Google Docs makes it really easy to do. Now, I was saying before, let's pretend this is a group paper. We're working on a group paper, and we want everybody in the group to work together on the paper. Well, how do we do that? We can go to File, and we can go to Share, and name this group paper for group, save. And essentially what we will do is we will create a paper or a document that anybody can log on and edit if they have the right permissions. This is the link to the paper. You would then cut and paste this and send it out to the people in your group. You can change the access. Anybody that has the access to the paper can do things. You could also make it anyone with the link can change things, or anybody can view it on the web. That's pretty cool too. And then you can go back through and you can add names of people, email addresses that have access to it, and you can just change all the restrictions on the paper. The idea is this, though. You can create one paper instead of sending it around by email. You can have people log in, make changes to the paper, and then you can later on view the changes, which is pretty cool. It's pretty easy to do. And I'll get into that later on. It's a more advanced paper, or not a more advanced paper, but a more advanced video. The idea is this, though. You can use Google Docs to write a paper and save it. So I was saying before, you can save it in your Google Drive, and if you missed that, I clicked on the little blue button in the upper left-hand corner, and I was able to access my drive. Here we go. Right here. Open Google Drive. So no matter where I go or what computer I'm on, my paper will always be here. I can access it from anywhere, and then I can go ahead and I can open it up, and there's my paper. I can work on it from any location. That's the bonus to using Google Docs, you know, for writing papers. There are also some other programs within Google's document suite. I don't know if that's the correct name, but we'll use it anyway. There's an Excel-like program. There's also a PowerPoint-like program that you can utilize as well. Pretty cool. And I'll show you how to do those in the next video. But for now, that's Google Docs in a nutshell. And you can go ahead and you can create a Google Doc, you know, just as I showed you, by going ahead and clicking on where it says Apps, clicking on Google Docs, and by default, if you're logged into your Gmail, it will load up a brand new document for you to start typing on. So there you go. That's Google Docs in a nutshell.